Hey y'all, Carolina Tony here. Today the road brings me to Ware Shoals, South Carolina. This is in the upstate side of a lot of things that are no longer here. A very large textile mill, a power plant, a water-powered grist mill. Anyway, we are going to look around and see what's left and learn a little bit about the history of Ware Shoals. And we'll get started right after this station identification. This dam backs up the water, and of course they can control how much they want to go down the stream. It's a pretty nice place for canoeing. The dam's holding the water back there. It is diverted off to the side. It goes down that way. And that's where the water comes from to power the power plant. The land that I'm standing on is sandwiched between the Saluda River and a canal. This is the Saluda River over that way, and the canal is up higher. That canal supplies the water to a hydroelectric powerhouse that supplied electricity for the Rigel textile mills, and of course the village of Ware Shoals for most of the 20th century. Ware Shoals was founded around 1902, and the Ware Shoals Manufacturing Company, later renamed the Rigel Textile Corporation, shaped the community and its citizens for more than 18 years until it closed in 1985. Here is a photograph from around 1902 of the perhaps Rigel Textile Corporation. It's a very huge plant. I do not think it's there any longer, and what makes me think that is from the picture right next to it been torn down. Here is a bust of Benjamin DeWitt Rigel. I'm not sure, but I'm sure somebody's going to correct me. 1878 to 1941. He is responsible for the textile mill that was here in Ware Shoals. Also, this building that he had built as a place of relaxation and entertainment for the mill workers, named after his only daughter, Catherine. It was known as Catherine Hall. This is the Catherine Hall, or the YMCA, was dedicated to the people's amusement. Catherine Hall was named for Rigel's only child when it was built in 1913. It's a center for mill workers to relax, and it has housed a wide spectrum of community activities ranging from a movie theater to a senior citizen center. Of course, Saluda River is down lower and the diversion canal is up higher, and that's the water that supplies the power plant. There's a grate that the water is filtered through right there, and there is the power plant. This thing has been here since 1906, supplying the power to the Rigel Textile Mill as well as Ware Shoals. Is just up the Saluda River about a quarter of a mile. That would have been the site of the Rigel mills. It's all been torn down now. Mr. Rigel, being the businessman that he was, not only one of the largest textile mills in the area, employing hundreds of people, he wanted to keep them here. And you know, if you've got everything, why would you need to go everything else? So a public hall for movies and dancing and parties. Over my shoulder, probably one of the largest department stores, men's wear, women's wear, furniture, food, everything. He also brought one of the first churches to the area. The Presbyterian church was later shared by the Methodists as well. Regal even had a bank. So everything was here. Now I know a lot of folks are going to be saying, this man, this wasn't right. He had everything. Well, you are right in a sense. He did have everything. But it's kind of like Disney World, right? Spend Disney dollars, go to Disney, stay in Disney's hotels, eat Disney's food. No different. If you can keep the people in one place, then you can keep all their money, right? Ware Shoals was a pretty important town in the textile days. A lot of things were here for the textile employees. The company store, the Catherine Hall for the employees. Also, the Ware Shoals Inn, a pretty big hotel that was built for dignitaries and people that were visiting the factory. As I was told at the town hall, the Ware Shoals Inn is nothing anymore, so it's an empty building. This particular school was dedicated in 1926 and had 25 teachers and 750 students when it opened. The school was built in 1926 as Ware Shoals School. It was a grammar school and a high school until 1991 and has since been a high school. So it's possibly this particular building is the oldest still in use school in South Carolina. The first school in the town opened in 1905 after the Ware Shoals Manufacturing Company opened its textile mill in 1906. There is part of the foundation of what is left of the Regal textile mills overlooking the city of Ware Shoals. And part of the mill village. And there is Ware Shoals itself on the Saluda River, and more of the mill village. Well, if it looks like I've got different clothes on as what I had at the beginning of this video, you're absolutely right, because I stopped through here to film going towards Anderson, and then on the way back I want to come back and get some more footage. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about the Regal Textile Mill and Power Plant here in Ware Shoals, South Carolina. Pretty interesting. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.